Yo, what's going on, guys? It is Foxydude here, and welcome back to a brand new video and another episode of my FC25 Arsenal RTG. If you guys are new around here, be sure to click the subscribe button so you never miss any of these videos. And if you go on to enjoy the video, feel free to drop it a like. That'd be absolutely amazing, and I'd very, very much appreciate it. So today, where are we at? Well, first things first, here is a look at the club. It's not doing too badly at all in the slightest. As you can see, a little bit of a change to the team compared to the last episode. Effectively, just been a bit hit and miss with the team. I've had to take out Aubameyang. Something wasn't clicking. He's a great card, and I'll keep using him. But I don't know, just something wasn't quite working. Martinelli's in the team. I was doing one of the flash Evos for the Black Friday. And one of them was for shooting purposes. So I opted to put it onto Martinelli just because he's got great pace and great dribbling, but he just didn't have any good shooting, really. So he had like 76 shooting, I think it was. This obviously gives him a plus 10 in shooting. So now he's got 86 shooting. So it's a lot more competitive for Gabriel Martinelli. And he's got a finesse shot playstyle in there as well. We're doing an evolution on Calafiori at the moment, which we're going to carry on with in today's episode. So effectively, we need to play, I think it's 2 more matches and win a game or something like that. What we're doing with this Calafiori is the Flash Evo for the physical side of things. So I think he only had like 78 physical. This will jump it up to like 86 physical. So then it becomes a much more well-rounded card. Because the Calafiori card is great. I mean, it's literally all in the... It's a Hullet Gang card now. But rather than putting the defending one on him, he's still got okay standing and slide tackling. I just wanted to make that physicality a little bit more present, so hopefully it can try and improve the stamina, just better strength, better aggression, just to allow him to just properly get people off the ball when we need it. And of course, he can still play in centre-back with that 90 pace, which is very much well needed. We've then got lots of Evos going on, trust me. We've got Ben White that's waiting to be Evo. We've got Timber that's waiting to be Evoed. I want to get this Havertz Evo as quick as possible, because then there's I think there's one more Evo that I can put Havertz in, and it's basically the Flash Evo of either the passing or the dribbling, and I'm probably going to go with the passing one, just because that's what he's playing in. It's a centre mid at the moment. But with this Havertz one, it's a little bit touch and go. And I'll quickly show you why. So in the Evo section here, you can see we've got everyone on lock. Oh, there we go. We need to play 2 and win 1 with Calafiori. The Havertz, I still need to play 8 more games with Havertz and score 5 goals. Now, that's not going to be a problem because I'm literally just going to play FC and just get this done in the books. That will obviously get him to this Evo here, which you can see on your screens. The 86-90, this 86 Evo. What I can then do on this Havertz is I can either bolster the dribbling, so it's up to like 87 or something like that, and he becomes a lot more agile, or I could put the passing one onto him, which gives him the incisive pass plus. The problem with that is that I then restrict him for playing as a striker. So I'm most likely going to put the dribbling one onto Havertz, so he can go up into, you know, a much more agile player while still being quite tall as well, which will definitely help in that centre mid role, or if I put him up front. And then hopefully maybe get like a shooting playstyle one on him. So he's got a bit more of that to work with moving forward. And then it means that the dribbling one is kind of free for anybody else. But obviously, with 6 days left on that, obviously these Evos, which you can see here, only last for, well, they expire. Some of them expire in a day. These 2 expire in a day. So we kind of have to hurry up, basically, if we're going to get these done. Obviously, this one is for pace. I don't really know which one to put this Evo on, I'll be perfectly honest. I might, to be honest, end up just putting it on Trossard, wherever he is in this list. He's all the way down here. He's only got 82 pace. So if I put this on, he goes up to 87 pace. And then if there's an Evo in the future where I can boost his dribbling stats, everything like that, so his shooting stats, something like that, it's probably the way to go. So to be honest, I'm just going to do that, actually. I'm just going to put Trossard on that one because it makes sense. At least we can get him to be quicker. Of course, this card can play as a striker going forwards as well. And then this one here for the passing. So this one, if we're not going to put it onto the Kai Havertz, we kind of have, again, a couple of free options. Now, Iwobi is potentially a shout because he's got great passing stats anyway. And if you look at his passing playstyles, he's only got ping pass. So to add an incisive pass plus onto this Iwobi card, it's not going to boost his passing too much. In fact, it's only going to do it by +2. So it's not amazing, but having incisive pass plus added to him, with then the extra ability of a couple of, well, it doesn't even increase his passing stats in general, it just makes his passing say 86. So Iwobi's definitely a card that we'll probably end up doing for this one. There's no one else in here that I'm interested in doing, and somebody that's going to really help the team, if I'm perfectly honest with you. Jesus, I mean, sure, you won't have incisive pass plus on there, but he'd have much better passing stats. So Jesus could potentially be an option to put into that and just to give him a better cards all rounds. So that could potentially be a shout, giving it onto him and then keep improving his card moving forwards. Then we've got obviously defense first, improve somebody's defending. I can't do that on what's-his-face, on Calafiori anymore. So that's a little bit of a shame. Might be able to do it on Yuri and Timber, I don't know. Or I could put it onto this woman that I've been working hard with, because then she'd have 87 defending for an 84 pace. And all of a sudden, I'm looking at a jockey and anticipate right back, which is pretty damn good. So maybe she might go into that. You never know. And then the last one is the dribbling one, which is what we're going to put Kai Havertz onto to make him more agile. Lots of work to do, so we're going to get on with it. Now, for today's episode, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm going to play squad battles. Oh my god. Before I do that, I forgot to show you guys. Obviously, we've got a big SBC out. It's Bukayo Saka Thunderstruck card. You know that when this card came out, I was very, very happy in my pants. And I'm very much interested in seeing this card unfold. Now, obviously, it's a very sexy card. It's a sexy dynamic image as well. Obviously, with right mid, right wing. Brilliant stats just across the board there for Saka. Now, the crucial things, we need to have a look at this. Now, if Arsenal win 2 of their next 5 domestic league matches, he's going to get 2 playstyle pluses, 2 new playstyles and a new role plus. Now, we've already won 1 of our 5 domestic league matches because I'm recording this directly after we just demolished West Ham 5-2. Now, Arsenal need to score 6 goals in the next 5 domestic league matches to get a +1 overall and a new role plus. And again, Arsenal just beat West Ham 5-2. So that means that in the next 4 domestic league matches, Arsenal need 1 win and 1 goal in order to get Saka up to a 90 rated card with 2 new role pluses and 2 new playstyles to go onto his card. And the next 5 matches that we've got is Manchester United at home on Wednesday evening. Then we've got Fulham away from home in the Premier League on the weekend. Then we've got Everton at home. And then Crystal Palace at Selhurst Park. So they're pretty favourable fixtures for Arsenal. And it should be something that we can get on with. It's 9 squads to complete. So how are we getting on? I've done the 84 rated squad. I've done the 85 with an inform. I haven't done the 86 informs on both of them. I've done 186 with an inform. I've not done the 87. I've not done the other 87. But what I've crucially managed to do, without spending any coins, is get both 88 rated squads complete. So it leaves me with 2 87s and 2 86s with an inform. I'm currently, they're currently expired at the moment, but I'm grinding through the 82 plus times 14s because they are giving out some pretty decent fodder here or there. So we're just going to be using those to basically build up the fodder to put that into Saka using the SBC storage, which is just an amazing feature now, to then put into the 83 plus team of the week upgrades, and then that's where we're going into that. Now, I know for this episode I'm being boring and I'm playing squad battles, but basically I don't really want to play rivals tonight. I'm not interested. I don't care about champs. I haven't played a single champs game this entire FC cycle. And I just want to go ahead and try and get some good rewards for tomorrow morning because obviously Squad Battles rewards comes out every Sunday, obviously, if you're not aware of it. And I want to just try and get some decent packs on the books to try and get, hopefully, maybe some fodder, especially when there's like over 100 special cards out in packs as Miedema takes the lead 1-0. So, yeah, it's not going to be, you know, super hard games. Trust me, they really won't. As you can tell, they're not going to be hard. But I'm just trying to showcase you guys, more importantly, you don't need to grind rivals in order to get great stuff. You don't need to be rank 1 in champs to get stuff. I can't be bothered with any of that. Like, I can showcase you guys that you can play 2 or 3 rivals matches a week, not even get the rewards. Just get your squad battle rewards, which I know it's boring for some, don't get me wrong. It can be a drag, but I'm not that bothered, you know, and I'm here to just chill out on this game. I'm not here to rage, and that's the one thing I did in champs last year, was I raged so much, and it was just not worth it in the end. So I opted against it. I don't know if I can get that across. No, fair enough. That's nice. That'll do. Right, that's 3-0. Obviously, the important thing about this is to make sure that we can get as many goals as possible. Make sure I don't concede many goals. And then that way, we can just give ourselves as many points as possible, basically. We could probably get to, I think it's Elite 2, I think is where my best is in this. If I can win all the games, basically. And obviously maximise my points. Not quite sure why Miedema didn't just go to the other side like I wanted her to, but at least Martinelli was there to make the finish, so I guess that puts it down to there. I did change a tactic actually, which was, I don't know whether it's worked for me or not. So basically, the previous time, when I was using Aubameyang, I had him as, or even when Miedema was in the team to be fair, I was using Poacher as my striker role. And for some reason, even though Aubameyang had Poacher++, which really helped, I just got into a couple of games and I just got battered basically. In fact, I recorded those games, but I was shouting and raging so much, I didn't feel happy uploading that video, so I scrapped it. But I just feel like I've changed now to advanced forwards, which most people have on their strikers, to be honest. And Miedema has got advanced forward ++, because of course Miedema has been upgraded. I don't remember if I mentioned that. It's not a pen, it's fine. I don't remember if I mentioned that, but Miedema's been upgraded, A, to a 90 rated card, and she's also got advanced forward ++, because Man City, I think, got the wins or the goals or something like that in the Champions League. She's still got an opportunity for a Playstyle Plus if City can win the group, so I'm supporting Manchester City women in that one. But it seems to be working better. I'm going to have a pop from here because she'll score that. But like, I feel like it's working more in the advanced forward ++ role.
This could be dangerous.
That's nice. Bringing on Aubameyang as a sub. That's one thing that I have started to do, is work a little bit more with subs, because I never really use them in games. More so in squad battles, because it can get quite tricky in some of the matches that you play, as they always tend to do. But I play Aubameyang at right mid, and it seems to work quite nicely. And I'm about to make it 7, so it's fine. But like, it seems to work. It's nice, because it's just got such a huge injection of pace. So yeah, nice thing to have Aubameyang going in there. That was unintentional. I pressed some other buttons on there and it ended up going where I wanted it not to go, but where it should go. Hey ho. Yeah, this is the difference, right? If you're somebody that struggles in squad battles, I definitely found it can help, is just making sure that when you've got a well-in-depth squad, is make use of the subs, because they really help you, especially in squad battles, man. They're very, very important. Because the AIs, they'll obviously keep up with you all the time when you're running. When you've got a fresh injection of pace, it's harder for them. Helps you as well. I mean, I might as well go into double figures just to end that one off. Very simple game. Hey ho, I'll take that. That's a lovely ball. I waited for that. Oh, right, okay. I thought I completely messed it up then by taking too many touches. But hey, we got through. Thank you, Martin Odegaard. Thank you, Martinelli, for both of those goals. Much, much appreciated. What's Martinelli doing on that side? I don't care. I mean, if Odegaard and Martinelli want to keep combining, then fine, do it. But I didn't realise we were on that side. Oh, I might concede here. Let me just say that right here, right now. When you're playing against squad battles, I'm playing on world class, there is literally a 1 in 100 chance that you do not score those, which is what's happened there. Because every other time, the AIs will bury that in the back of the net. I am the luckiest human being alive. And now if I score from this, it's going to just solidify pure luck. That's it. That's a goal. That's a goal. That's pure luck. I'm the luckiest, I'll admit it. I am so, so lucky that this is 3-0 and not 2-1. Insane. That is the definition of the biggest block you will ever see in your life. That is actual pitch. That is pitch perfect of a pass. Wow. I was literally going. Well, you would have heard it in the footage there, but me going ooh because I thought that was offside. But that was absolutely perfect from Miedema and also from Martinelli. All right, that's unusual. Again, don't get those often. I'll take advantage of them, though. They want to keep on making mistakes. I will press and counter on them, I suppose. Right, I hope you're all doing well. It is Post-Com Tom back here with some more post-commentary for the remainder of this RTG. I'm just having a lot of problems at the moment with my recording software. It just keeps on recording nicely, and then at some point halfway through, where I'm just obviously playing the game and I can't see it, it just glitches somewhere, and then it sends the audio and gameplay completely out of sync, and no matter how many times you try and fix it, it just goes absolutely nowhere, and I waste my time. So this was the other squad battles game that I was playing, just again getting a couple of goals in, and again just relaxing and having a nice time, not having to sweat out either rivals or champs in here. And as I was saying, obviously during the live com of the episode, it's just nice and calm and relaxing to play, and you don't need to, you know, go into champs and stuff to end up with decent teams. So again, we're just here with Miedema and getting absolutely nowhere with it. They're just trying to get past Van Dijk, which was a little bit awful there, but Miedema passes it into Martinelli. For some reason, I think Koundé, that is, I'm not really sure, tried to slide Martinelli. That just completely screwed over what was going to go on there, and it just allowed for Miedema to basically have free reign at the middle of the pitch there, and you would have seen the literal video just glitching out there. So there's one point of it. It's just so frustrating at the moment because it's just happening in basically every video I make. So I need to find out why, because it's just annoying. So anyway, we take the victory in that one. A nice 4-0 win there to complete that segment of the Squad Battles games. And obviously updated the opponents to see what I had. And I had a 90 rated team, a 67 rated team, an 87 rated team, and an 88 rated team. So effectively, 3 super hard games and 1 very simple game. Tracking my Evos now to see what we're going on here. Havertz is on 2 out of 9 games played, and I haven't scored a goal with him yet, which is a little bit annoying, so we need to get some goals with Havertz on the board. But we've got some packs to open, so we're going to go ahead and open those here. Now, we've got an 81 double times 2, an 82 double and an 83 triple. So we go into the first 81 double and it's nothing, hence why I skip it, and I get basically, well, nothing there useful. And I put Ortega into the SBC storage. The next 81 double comes out with an absolute banger of, it's nothing, obviously I take it back there, it's just 2 81s actually, just to, you know, put a bit of salt in the wounds. But an 82 double is going to sort us right out for the remainder of the series, and that is completely false. It gives us 2 82s. Thank you very much, EA Sports. Much appreciated. And then finally, on to the 83 triple, and it was just as useless as the rest of the packs there. So, complete waste of my time. Pavard being the best that we got. And the rest, unfortunately, is just going to have to go into the SBC storage. A real pain, but it is what it is. I checked to see if I had any my preview pack available, and I didn't. And now we're going to go into the Bukayo Saka SBC here. And as you can see, we're just having a look to see what I could possibly do. I found out that I had Beth Mead and Jan Sommer in the club, all ready to go. Plus I had that Ollie Watkins. So I decided to have a look and see if I was able to do the 87 rated squad for Saka. So basically, in order to see if I could do it, obviously I'm going to put everybody into the team as I am now. Now this is not going to be enough to complete the SBC by nowhere near. But what I wanted to do is to put everybody in and effectively find out what I needed to purchase in order for this to work. So as you can see, we're putting everybody into the SBC from these cards. I'm just never going to use. So I know some people will probably be like, why are you putting in like Champions League Ollie Watkins when it could qualify, or, you know, what? To be honest, I don't really care. Like, the point is if I have an Arsenal player on my team, apart from Beth Mead in this circumstance, because I pack her a lot, so I kind of just not that bothered. But if I have an Arsenal player on my team, I just don't get rid of them. If they're not an Arsenal player, I just don't keep them. So at the moment we're at an 86 rated squad. So in order to find out what I needed to buy to get it to an 87 rated squad, I started putting in my high rated Arsenal players into the team and just figuring out what rating that I needed. And if that's something, that's a little bit of advice that I can give to you guys, is that if you're trying to complete some SBCs and you're struggling to find the right rating for it, if you've got everybody in the team already, then just go ahead and find what rating that you need by using the other players in your club that you're not going to submit to an SBC. Like, I found out that my 89 Odegaard was good enough to help with this, so that's exactly what I did. So in the end then, I realised that it was an 89 rated. The first player that came to my head was this, was Hedgeberg, as I like to call her, because I don't know how to pronounce that name properly. And there we go. The 89 rated Hedgeberg, as I like to call her again, has been purchased. for 20,000 coins, and bang, into there goes that player. And then for some reason I had a bit of an OCD point at this thing and was like, wait, I need to get these guys out of the club because they could get submitted even though they won't. But yeah, just a bit of a brain fart moment. Of course, Beth Mead was in the objectives things. Xhaka was in my main team, but Xhaka's not getting any minutes because he's too slow. So we update the store there and we get a Prime Electrum Players Pack. And we actually get something quite nice out of it. So we get a walkout here, and it's going to be a goalkeeper, Belgium from La Liga, being from Real Madrid, and there you'll know it as Trackstars, or Trickstars, or Trackstars, there we go, thank you, Courtois, 90 rated, popping out from the Prime Electrum Players Pack there, which is fantastic. So I decided to see how much Courtois was, in case he was worth anything. Eventually I found out that people were bidding on him for like 33k, which after looking at 90 rated cards to see what that would be to buy the Saka SBC, it's basically the same price. So there was no point in selling him. But it's crucial because it means that we can put that Courtois into the next SBC that I go ahead and complete as I work through it off camera. So perfect, we take it. We finally have a look and see if there's any packs that we can open, 10 30 coin packs, which there was a 30 coin pack available for me to open, so we go ahead and do that. Nothing super special coming out of the pack there, just an 83 rated card at best. Nothing that unfortunately is going to help us for the Saka SBC, and only 2 things that I'm going to be putting into the storage. So that is going to be it for today's episode of my Arsenal RTG. If you guys have enjoyed it, feel free to drop it a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new around here as well. Really appreciate the support on this series, and hopefully in the next episode we can make some more progress or even complete Bukayo Saka. It just depends on how much fodder I can try and grind through and how many coins I can spend on making sure that I get everything correct. So this was just me basically getting things ready and doing my outro live com. So I didn't actually complete a segment here, just to put it out there, spoiler alert. But yeah, I'll see you guys for the next one. Thank you very much for watching. Take care all. Peace.